Hi, I'm back.
And we are lesbians.
Yes, we are.
Right. How do I always have to do the talking?
Because you're good at talking.
Yeah, it's the one thing I have excelled at. So, Beth, let's get to know you a bit more.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. How are you finding lesbianism?
Okay. It's cool. It's annoying sometimes.
Why is it annoying?
Because people always like stereotyping, like they're like, oh, you look like lesbian, or you don't look like a lesbian, or you're not lesbian enough. You're not like a butch like person.
Yeah, there's always things about like femme lesbians. Like, if you look femme, then you are not a full-on lesbian. As you can tell, I look lesbian, stereotypically, except from the long hair and makeup.
Exactly, like I get told, like when I first came out, they were like, you're not butch enough, you're like proper girly, so you can't be a lesbian, and it's really stupid. But then like when I put like a beanie on or like wear a like check shirt, it's like, oh, you're so lesbian, and it annoys me.
Yeah. Well, it's like, well, I don't wear beanies because I'm gay. I wear beanies because I like them. I wear check shirts because I like them,
Same.
not because I'm gay. I could be straight and wearing a shirt.
I love check shirts, but it's not because I'm a lesbian. I liked check shirts before I even knew I was a lesbian.
Yes. Well, they're to me, they're comfortable. They look good, durable. You know, everything you want in an outfit.
I'd be wearing a check shirt today, but
would stand out.
I can't find any.
So let's get to know Beth even more, discover more, delve into that mind of hers. Your favourite colour?
Pink, black, purple.
Your female celebrity crush?
That's really difficult because I've got several, but it would have
Name
to...
them.
Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Taylor Momsen,
Hands off Taylor
Miley.
Momsen, bitch.
Miley Cyrus, that person out of Black Swan. She's in Black Swan and she's in
Mila Kunis.
a
Hands
better
off,
friends with
she's
benefits.
mine as well, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, she's mine.
We'll fight to the death.
We'll fight.
Any tips for any young lesbians who are worried about coming out?
Don't be, because like you're always gonna have like haters anyway. Even if you don't come out, they're gonna be hating you about something else. So don't worry about people who are gonna hate. They're gonna hate anyway. So you should come out. You shouldn't be scared of coming out. And you know there are gonna be so many people who are gonna be supportive, and you know, probably more people than you know, and you might find out that one of your friends is gay that you didn't know, and they were scared of coming out to you. So you might sort of end up coming out together. So like you never know what you could find if you came out.
Exactly. Like,
don't be scared.
When we first met, I was shitting bricks.
I was like, oh no, this is going to be another girl wanting to talk about guys. I can't be dealing with another girl wanting to be like, oh, he's so cute. Like, and I'm like, no, he's not. But trying to pretend that they are cute, and that's horrible. And so it's actually kind of nice to have somebody who gets what it's like to be a lesbian.
How I describe it, if you're worried about coming out. Right, I'll tell you how I came out. I'll do a proper in-depth thing about it. I first came out in school. My friend Kaylee was getting bullied for being bi, and I was fed up of my cousins were in the same year and they were taking the piss out of it, and I was fed up of it. You know, I was fed up with my friend feeling like judged every time she walked into the girls' changing rooms. That's how pathetic people can be. So one day I just turned around and went, well, I've come out twice. Yeah. I came out as being bi first because I was young. I didn't know. I wasn't sure and also it was easier. I know it sounds really stupid and you might judge me for it, I don't care. It was easier coming out as bi at the time because I knew how harsh people were in my school, and the community around of people being like just bi, so what they're going to be like gay, you know. So yeah, I came out bi, and then obviously it went around the school. I wasn't bothered. My friend wasn't getting all the slack anymore. She felt a bit relieved. At least there was someone in her situation, because I did actually like girls. I didn't come out just for her. You know, I was like, I had a crush on my fucking PE teacher, a fucking crush on my science teacher. I had a crush on my bi friend, the one I came out to help at the time. So, not to help, but, you know, to show her that there was someone there.
Yeah.
And then my brothers got wind of it, and they heard rumours, but they confronted me about it. My older brother, Darry, pulled me into his room, and he was like, oh, there's a rumour going around, you're bi. And I was like, yeah, it's true. And he was like, okay then. If you don't go downstairs right now and tell your mum and dad, probably not the best way of doing it, by the way, if you're like watching and you're just wondering about your sister or your brother coming out, don't do this, because it worked in a way for me, but it might not work out for them. But he ran downstairs saying he's going to tell my mum and dad. So I'm like there, fucking running after him like a fucking like marathon runner. Like bypassed him at the stairs, and I was like, mum, dad, sit down. They were already sat down, so I don't know why I said that. It just came up.
Something that you say, I don't know.
Yeah, it's because it's pretty big news and it's a big deal to you. And yeah, I told him. My dad was pretty unfazed. He just went, oh, all right then. Carried watching the TV. My mum, she still to this day, I think, thinks it's a phase, like my sexuality, but it's not. Like, I love women, not all women, but you know, I love who I'm not afraid of being who I am. And then later on, I came out to being fully
I remember
lesbian.
when I first met you, you were like, oh, I'm bi, and you were like, oh, that's cool. And then I remember it was like over my birthday, and you came round and you were like, actually, I think I'm actually lesbian.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. You like, sometimes you can be like a bit like unsure about the subject, because you sort of not unsure, but
When I came out, it took me 2 weeks, because I came out to my mum, and I was like, oh, I really kind of like girls. And she's like, oh, that's really cool. And then I was like, yeah, but I don't know. I might not just like girls. Because like I've been trying to kid myself for like so many years that I like guys to my friends. And so I was like, oh, I'll take some time to try and figure it out. Because I never really actually admitted it to anyone, like at all, not even myself. I wouldn't admit it even to myself that I liked girls. And so I honestly, in a way, wanted to be bi. Not, you know, you can't choose your sexuality, so obviously I couldn't choose to be bi, but I wanted to choose to be bi, because it's like, well, people are more, well, you think anyway, that people are going to be more accepting because you still like guys, but you also like girls. Like, you can't choose who you are, and you know, I am lesbian, but it's really hard to try and figure it out, because especially if you haven't grown up like in like, you know, like you know, there's not loads of stuff on TV and stuff like telling, you know, helping you, you know.
well, not even educational classes.
No, like you know, they're all about like stuff to do with guys,
like sex education. They always teach you like, okay, this is a condom, this is a banana, you're gonna put it on the banana, and that's how you put on a condom. Like, there should be like some, I think most of it's an education, like people on education,
but it really doesn't help you coming out. Like,
no.
In the end, like, I think I watched this TV thing. I think it was Glee. You know, it was Glee, and there's like a relationshipy thing with
Brittany
and Santana, and I started realizing like when like I see like, you know, like when you like you see you see like a guy kissing a girl and you're like, oh, that you wish that was you.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, I wish that was me kissing that girl, and you got butterflies watching that person kiss. If that makes any sense.
No. It does. You've gone on a shy now, but it's true. I've had it, like, I remember, right, this was...
Okay, well, at least I'm not the only one.
No. I remember the first ever movie star crush I had was Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge. Oh my goodness, she was beautiful. Like...
You do get butterflies.
Yeah, I was wishing I was fucking Ewan McGregor. Be like standing on the elephant
but
statue.
for me, it was like having two girls kiss. It was like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
It's stronger.
Do you remember your...
Yeah. You know what I really hate though? Like, when people, when you do come out, it's like, you're like, well, how do you know you're gay? You've never kissed a guy.
Yeah.
And for me, I've never, ever kissed a guy. Like, I've been in a relationship with a guy, but I never kissed him because I was too scared. I didn't want to. It creeped me out. I was like, ugh, no. And,
my hands are getting all shaky.
and, yeah, so, but, like, it really does annoy me that, you know, it's like, you know, it's like people don't even take you seriously at all if you're like, you've never kissed a guy. Like, I remember I came out to my birth mum, and I had to write it down on her iPad. I was too scared to actually utter the words. And I came out, and she was like, oh, that's cool. And then she was like, oh, have you ever kissed a guy? And I was like, no. Why? I was like, well, then how do you know you're a lesbian? And I was like, because I do, because I am. And she was like, yeah, but you can't be sure, it's just a phase, like, you need to experiment. And oh my god, it was such a horrible conversation. And then, like, after I told her, and she pretended to be okay, well, she said she was okay and everything, and then she was like, and then she sort of, like, went on to talk about, like, me having kids and growing up and getting married and everything and being with a guy, and it's like,
annoys me.
And it's like, but it's like, I just come out to you, and how can you, like, I don't understand. I honestly think, like, I never talked to her about it ever, because I still think she thinks it's a phase. I think she thinks that I'm gonna go and tell her, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not really a lesbian, I was only kidding or something. Like, and my sister's the same. She actually, like, basically was like, I don't believe you, you're not lesbian, don't be so stupid, you're 19, you don't know what you want, I don't know what I want.
You learn something new all the time. Like, when people say to you, oh, you're too pretty to be gay, it annoys me. Or when, I've had that once, it's never happened.
How would you be too pretty to be gay?
Well, they think it's like a butch, like,
I see,
full on shaved head, like
my cousin's a lesbian, but, like, she probably got accepted more because she plays football.
Oh my arse. Sorry.
She plays football. She wants to be like a PE teacher kind of thing, coachy thing. And she, like, wears guys' underwear, and she's, like, really buff. She's, you know, like, she wears beanies. But, like, yeah, she's really buff. She doesn't wear makeup, she doesn't wear dresses, and she got accepted straight away when, like, in my family.
Yeah. And a good important day has happened today.
Well, actually, midnight was
midnight.
Today, so yeah.
Yeah, so today.
Yeah. Sorry.
Gay men and women can... What, me?
Yes.
I'm itching my foot. Sorry. We can now married. Ding dong, the bells are chiming. I don't know a wedding song. Yeah, it's a very important day. It's a very important
People
day.
who are getting married,
All our love and best wishes.
Yeah.
What that is best. I can't put it again. I can't fucking speak. Best wishes for the future. And I hope your day is special, because it's a very special day. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. And we'll update you guys in the future, or like we might do another video before Bath goes. But see you guys, and best wishes for the future.
What she said.
Bye.